Now Group 4A, 1973 to 81 FIA, IMSA, GT, GTX, and AA GT cars. On the grid, in the pole, number 0, Cooper McNeil, Hinsdale, Illinois, 1980 Porsche 935. Second, 28, that's Gunnar Jeanette from Sandy, Utah, and a 77 Porsche 934.5.
It's going to be a lot of fun, Paul. I'll tell you, we've got a lot of fast cars in here. Ken Epsman and Kyle Hogan share row 2 in a pair of Decon Monza. Epsman in car 20, Hogan in car 24. They're side by side. Epsman from Santa Clara, Hogan from Littleton, Colorado.
Starting 6th is number 125, that's Chris Springer from Los Gatos in the 68 Chevrolet Corvette. And beside him is number 3, that's Bill Ockerland for Holland, Michigan, and another 1976 Decon Monza. So the Monzas are right up near the front.
Yeah, you overlook number 18, Zach Brown. He's starting 5th. He's from Garforth, West Yorkshire, in his Porsche 935. Then it's Springer. Ockerland starts on the inside of row 4 in car 3 in that Decon Monza. Then Alan Turpin of Sao Paulo, Brazil, in the 75 Porsche Carrera RSI 3-liter, car 11, shares that row.
Starting 9th, that's 3T, Ethan Shepard from Petaluma, California, 78 BMW 320i Turbo. A very rare car. I think that's the one with the bubble back window. It's interesting. Next to him is starting 10th is number 42, Ranson Webster, Reno, Nevada, in that pink Japanese-colored, Japanese-configured 1976 Porsche 935 K3.
Row 6, 11th starter, side Bruce Canepa, car number 12, Scotts Valley, 1979 Porsche 935. We'll have to watch that. Remember, he parked that car evidently with a mechanical difficulty 2/3 of the way through the race when he was leading this morning.
Right. Starting 13th, number 46, that's John Morton from Alpharetta, Georgia, 1970 Datsun 240Z. And beside him is number 93, that's Steve Schmidt, Costa Mesa, 1976 Porsche 935 K3.
Yeah, keep your eye on Morton. I think he started about 17th or 18th this morning, picked up about 4 or 5 spots. We'll try and do the same in this next one. 15th starter inside row 8, car 1X, Steve Walker, Amity, Oregon, 73 BMW CSL, alongside 2A Thomas Plosinski, Oakland, New Jersey, 1980 BMW M1. Field coming down into turn 11 now. They'll be looking for that green flag. That front row, Cooper McNeil and Gunnar Jeanette, a pair of Porsche 934s. Green flag.
Well, Cooper McNeil goes off to an early lead there, but you know, I think we calculated what, there's 11 Porsche 935s in this, so that and the Decon Monzas.
Yeah, looks like Epsman's battling for 3rd or 4th spot. For the shot we've got, he's up in the 4th. You got to think that he started 3rd, so if he's up in the 4th, that means he lost the position. But you know, you got to correct that.
Watch these things on the track, though, and I'd much rather be driving that 935. It looks to me like those Decon Monsters are really a huge handful.
You call them Decon Monsters instead of Decon Monsters?
Well, they would strike me that way. You can hardly recognize what they started out as.
Hogan's got around that, so he's now moved up into the 3rd spot, and you know, every time I see that black car, I keep wanting to say Danny on Guys, but it's not on Guys, it's Cooper McNeil driving it. So 1 lap down, and we'll see how this one's going to shake out. Looks like McNeil, Jeanette, Epsman, Hogan, Brown, but we know that Hogan's already gotten around Epsman. We'll reconfirm that as they cross the start-finish line, scoring, completing the 2nd lap. Canepa did look like he started in 11th. Hogan is 2nd in the Decon Monza, car number 24, as he's gotten around Gunnar Jeanette.
Oh, the Calder BMW has spun off.
Canepa is up to 4th spot. So Canepa started 11th, already up to 4th, and he's going to continue his march till he gets to the head of the field. Epson drops to 5th in the number 20 Monza. And these cars did not make the start. 01 Liebenberg, 02 Myers, 53 Thurlow, 59 Calpo, 70T Nierberg, 87 Sanborn, and 88 Connor. Oh, there's a car that spun. They just had a video pic and they blacked out of it.
The BMW, they're having a good battle, aren't they? The M1 Pro car and one of the Batmobiles.
Yeah, I didn't see too many of those M1 Pro cars. For a while, it was a whole series. They actually competed with the Formula One cars, or at the same venue as a support series for the Formula One racing.
It's never a good sign if you have a class that's only for one thing for Monza. Generally, it sort of means that they're not very good against anybody else. I know some of the Ferrari challenges sort of check out that way.
The Ferrari Challenge ran here at Monza Raceway, Laguna Seca, earlier this year, and they had a ton of cars. I think they had over 50 entries.
Wow.
Part of the reason for that is they had just introduced a new model, and whenever they do that in that series, the older model is carried over and is still eligible to run for another year or two afterwards. So you'll see a lot of cars until that older car is phased out.
How?
Halfway through, Cooper McNeil leads it in the number 0 former Interscope Racing Porsche. Then it's Hogan in the Monza, car number 24. Bruce Canepa, car 12, the Porsche 935, running third. Gunnar Jeanette in his Porsche, number 28, fourth. And Ken Epson in the number 20 Decon Monza is fifth. Top three cars are nose to tail as they come off the bottom of the corkscrew. Cooper, McNeil in 0. That black 935 Porsche, followed by the Decon Monza of Hogan 24, and Bruce Canepa in his 935, car number 12. They are 1, 2, 3, and battling it out. Here they come out of turn 11, accelerating up the start-finish straightaway. Working their way through some traffic.
140 under the bridge.
Well, why don't you guess who has the fastest lap in the race so far? It is a 1:32.330. Okay, they gave a mechanical black flag to car number 1T because he's got some body work that's come adrift. It's the right front quarter panel just behind the right front wheel. As the wind catches it right, it just kind of opens out like a semi-gull wing. So mechanical black means he'll have to come in and they'll look at the car and see if they can repair it, which might mean just ripping a piece of body work off.
In that case, just maybe tape it on, come to think of it. With
Racer's tape.
Racer's tape, there you go. Was it duct tape that's holding plastic together, right?
Absolutely. If you can't fix it, suck it. Canepa is carrying Hogan now. We can see him go through the infield. They're heading up to turn 4 now. Just gone, heading for the Mother's Bridge.
Well, and Hogan basically was setting himself up so fast that he couldn't pull off, and he nearly lost his place.
Yeah, McNeil, Hogan, and Canepa, and they're going to run into traffic going up to the hill.
Yep. Yeah, right here.
Hogan and McNeil are both sideways as they come through there, and Canepa sneaks up the inside of Hogan, but there's no place to go. That's coming out of turn 4, going through the infield now in this delayed shot at the repeat. That's coming out of turn 3, actually. They just went under the Michelin Bridge. Okay, so that 1T Datsun with the flapping bodywork has gone back paddock. That's Jonathan Ornstein, I believe. Boy, are the leaders in traffic as they're going through one.
That's going to get complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, it is complicated. They're lapping this field. They just went by John Norman in that 58 Alpha. And he's running 31st at the moment. I mean, they've gotten around about 10 or 12 cars and got a whole ton more in front of to work through. It's going to make it very difficult. Whoever can catch a break in traffic can maybe gain an advantage or lose a position. You just can't, if you guess wrong, go left instead of right at the same time, to move by a slower car, you could drop 2 or 3 spots.
A lot of good battles back in the field, aren't there? So,
Has some great battles further in the back, and these are some of the battles that the leaders are going to have to work their way through, and it looks like we may have had a change in the lead. We'll have to confirm that as they come by. Looks like it's Canepa. It is. Canepa is now the leader, and it's the last lap. Hogan is still second at 24. Cooper McNeil went from first to third in the number 0935. Edmondson moved up to fourth. He got around Jeanette, so big changes in that last lap. Canepa, Hogan, McNeil, Neffman, Jeanette, the top five as they start their final lap.
Had to be traffic. I'm guessing turn 11. It's sure nice to see if they'd gotten a shot of it, because Canepa was pulling ahead on the straightaway.
That could have been it. Someone got off, kicked up a lot of dust in that infield area, and that could have cost Cooper McNeil the lead. Remember what I said about the traffic? If you guess wrong, you could really get hung out to dry and lose a position. Canepa coming down off the bottom of the hill of Corkscrew, all by himself in that number 12 car. He's catching up to some traffic. He'll probably get by. Now he makes that one pass, and the entrance to turn 11. Now he's accelerating up the start-finish straightaway. Canepa takes the checker for the win. Hogan finishes second in the number 24 Econ Monza.
And McNeil is third. Edmondson fourth. So Porsche, Monza, Porsche, Monza, Porsche.
Yeah, Gunnar Jeanette in his Porsche should be fifth. Better be car number 28.
Good job, boss. Good job. I like the traffic driver. That was great.
The front two guys were flying.
Yeah, they were.
There were people in the
You're lucky you caught them, and then the race in traffic was the difference.
Yeah.